set as their Ravens will match up with the Tennessee Titans.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Very short kick taken right at the 20. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Is on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It was Anthony Averett who got him down.
No gain on the
It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy? Monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
A gain of 8 yards.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. He will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield.
Ball carrier.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
A gain of
Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the others, you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Brings up 2nd and
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Tannehill. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Titans.
to number 11.
A.J. Brown, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Titans have taken a 1st quarter lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script because so many teams script their opening possessions. And whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there, but they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. Calling a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4. These two teams, of course, the Titans and Ravens, met in the postseason a year ago. And really, along with the Titans win the previous week in Foxborough, it was one of the shockers of the postseason. The Titans a 6th seed on the road. The Ravens, they were the top seed, riding a 12-game win streak and coming off the first-round bye. But that game was all Tennessee. They led 28-6 at one point, ultimately winning 28-12 and sending them on to the AFC title game in Kansas City. They're going to go. It's Tannehill. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. 1st down and much more for Henry. Derrick Henry all alone. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And now the Titans will line up to go for 2. Out of the gun, Tannehill rolling to his right. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
For Mark Andrews.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
At the 25-yard line.
To throw again, Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They go play action with Jackson. He gets it to Brown, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards.
At the 38-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
It's a gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
That's good.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the 1st down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago.
The 4-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Marquise Brown with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
14, Ravens 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Very short kick taken right at the 20. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Adam Humphries on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Marcus Peters on the coverage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. 2nd quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Jackson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Flushed out right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. From the gun, Jackson escaping the pressure right. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a 1st. From the gun, it's Jackson. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their 38. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 36-yard line.
They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36. Now Tannehill. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Tannehill's pass.
Calling a pickup of 7, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
And it's third.
From the gun on 3rd down. And that's caught by Smith. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. Here's Tannehill. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Tyus Bowser just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Tannehill. And that'll be incomplete. Jeff Swain, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
Incomplete.
And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7, though, on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that 1st-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going deep for Brown. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Titans.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. The tackle made by the corner, Jimmy Smith. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And that'll be incomplete. He took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
I'd give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. Oh, he's got some breathing room. The 20. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Tennessee.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. He'll buy some time right. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Jeff Swaim, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
21, Ravens 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. He's going deep for Brown. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw again is Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Andrews. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Jackson on 1st down. Flushed out right. And his throw here is incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, They want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? Be able to get him in the second round, that's what I call a steal.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Touchdown. Devin Duvernay. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Justin Tucker to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
It was Jack Crawford who brought him down.
1 yard gain.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. The former #1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. From the gun, Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
12 yards. Brings up 4th down.
They're going for it with Dobbins. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
28-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Mark Andrews, a first-time Pro Bowler, the intended target. But it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw again, Jackson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards there and a first down.
Barney, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
Now a first down carry. It's Hill. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Jackson throwing on target to Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Marquise Brown with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Ravens have broken the tie. I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Khalif Raymond now. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
A 5-yard pickup on
from the gun. Here's Tannehill.
3rd down.
And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're going to go. It's Tannehill. He'll have a first down past the 40. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Got a man on the right sideline. It's Brown. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
10 yards to go.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From the gun, Jackson, quick slant to Brown. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Leads to 3rd and...
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th.
A 24-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the rookie linebacker, Patrick Queen. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have used this short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the... Keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Tyus Bowser picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the 1st down sack. Tannehill. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Complete to Johnson.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Open is Swaim, the tight end. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a 1st down as he stopped at the 48. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Jadeveon Clowney, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack on first down, Jackson, he's going deep for Brown. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 59 yards. As the Ravens push further out in front. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Fielded in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. It was Chuck Clark coming up to make the tackle. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. The Titans on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and
Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson. When you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. 2nd down and goal. Jackson. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown.